Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Hurdle Gaming. This week, I decided to do a 5-minute video about laning in Heroes of the Storm. If you're new to the game, laning is using your hero's abilities and damage to push back the enemy minion wave to their core, while gaining experience for your team and denying experience and ground your enemies. There are a few important points to cover here, so let's dive in and get you ready for battle in the Nexus. Some heroes are better at laning than others. Azmodan is a strong laning choice, as are most specialist heroes. Their abilities generally focus on clearing large minion waves, disabling or destroying enemy towers and keeps from afar, and controlling the lane. It's a wise idea to use your minions to help you push against towers and keeps so you avoid critical damage to yourself. Going in alone can result in keep fire slowing you and either killing you, setting you up for a gank, or forcing you to go back to base and lose the potential experience you would gain in the lane. This is as good a time as any to point out that lanes only gain experience for your team when there's a friendly hero nearby, so pushing an enemy hero out of the lane can have a big effect on their experience gain. Another big part of laning is team fights. Even if you are solo laning, sooner or later the enemy team will counter push or gank, and you will find yourself in the thick of it. Remember to work with your allies to push the enemy team back, or kill them before they can do the same to you. Winning a team fight by forcing the enemy to retreat or by killing them all gives you an edge in the experience gain, and may allow you to destroy a tower or keep while they're away. Likewise, be wary of ganks that may come when you're overextended or unprotected. Watch your surroundings and keep an eye on your minimap and your team's pings so you know when you're likely to get flanked and killed. Good teamwork is essential to surviving ganks and avoiding surrendering the lane to your enemy, or worse, dying and giving them an experience boost as well as a free lane of experience. Also, don't be afraid to swap lanes with someone, or as the game evolves, to switch to a new lane entirely. If what you're doing isn't working, or the enemy hero you're facing is outplaying you, ask to swap to a different lane where you may be at an advantage against another hero, or where you can help a strong push to destroy an enemy objective. Mercenary camps are an essential part of the laning game. Destroying your enemy's mercs and capturing your own camps are the key to strong pushes against the enemy's towers and keeps, since they have unique abilities designed to help you take these key objectives. Boss camps are especially tasty targets that can provide a nice experience boost for capturing, as well as an extremely strong laning mob that makes pushing an enemy keep or towers a breeze. These camps almost always require strong teamwork and coordination, so make sure you don't try to solo a boss fight unless you know what you're doing, and have a properly talented hero. Once captured, you can choose to push with the boss or take another lane while your enemy is occupied with the big nasty at their door. When engaging a difficult camp, especially boss camps or early bruiser camps, keep a close eye on enemy champions and their whereabouts so you don't get surprised by a gank. This can cost you your life and even potentially the merc you just spent time taking down. There's no worse feeling than losing a boss camp to an enemy team after you killed it. Finally, remember to play your objectives and coordinate with your team. In maps such as Towers of Doom, it's essential to victory to capture the altars. In every other map, playing the objectives will give you a huge offensive boost and can take the pressure off of your team if the enemy is pushing hard into your territory. Work with your teammates via communication and map pings to let them know where you're headed and where the enemy team is. Heroes of the Storm is all about teamwork, so make sure you're using your pings and coordinating with your team to secure victory. Some final thoughts. Remember that your team gains experience together, so their victories are your victories too. Unlike other MOBAs like League, you don't need to last hit minions to get experience or credit for quests, you just need to be present and active. This gives heroes like Lost Vikings a big strategic boost since they can technically cover 3 lanes at once and soak experience from all 3 lanes, freeing your team to focus on enemy kills, merc camps, or objectives. Remember that laning is what wins games. You can kill the enemy team over and over, but if they push to your core, it won't matter how high your kill-death ratio is. So that wraps up my short video on laning in Heroes of the Storm. I hope you found it useful and that you enjoyed watching it. Leave me a like, comment, and let me know what you enjoyed and what you think I could do better. Don't forget to subscribe for new content every week. Until next time, I'll see you in the Nexus.